guys, oh my gosh, look how amazing this is. I have just had all of my sample of the Sizzix Lifestyle Chapter 1 release for 2018 land on my doorstep, and I wanted to show you the ones that I got so that you can be as inspired as I was, you know, going through all of these things for the first time. As usual, we've got some Bigz dies and we've got some Thinlits dies, and there's also a storage container which I'll show you in a minute as well. But let me show you through these things because they are just like, there's just so many options here of different things you can do. It's just blowing my mind. Look at how cute this first one is. This is called Swan, aptly enough, and it comes with the 3 pieces here, and I can imagine that that would be just super cute on cards or lots of different things. Flowers, of course, you can never go wrong with. This one is called a rustic bouquet, and you can see that you could add a lot of dimension and texture using this one, and I like that it's got that sort of vine kind of leaf in it as well, so even that by itself I think could get a lot of use. Super cute coming up to Easter. This one is called Spring Animals, and as you can see it features there a little bunny rabbit and a little chicken as well. And remember, with these Bigz dies you can use them with fabric and other sorts of thicker material as well, so I can see lots of sort of applique types of projects with this kind of die, especially for Easter. And did I mention unicorns? How on trend are unicorns right now? This one is called Unicorn, and it comes with not only the bits to make the unicorn, but the stars and the hearts there as well, so that you can have, you know, a little sprinkling of little confetti types of things coming out of the unicorn's horn or whatever you would like to do with that. So those were the Bigz dies that I got. Now the Thinlits, these tend to be a little bit more intricate dies, and so they can have more detail, and I'll show you what I've got here. The first one is called Pretty Peony Pony. I never know how to say that word. I think it's peony. It can't be pony, that's a horse. But you know, those flowers. How cute. You can, it's, you know, it comes with the 2 pieces for the die, like the backing piece for the flower and all the details of like the leaf and the flower. But the way that I sort of get around with that, there's 2 tricks to this sort of die, or the way that's how I approach it. One, either I cut it out with like white cardstock or a watercolor cardstock and paint it in or color it in the different colors, or of course what you can do is cut it out, this one shape, in different colored cardstocks or papers, and then do a little bit of fussy cutting for all of the different bits and pieces that you want in different colors. So that's how I sort of approach these kind of dies, to add a little bit more sort of color to the finished project. So that's that one. We've got another flower here. This one is called Sunflower, and again you can see the parts that it comes with is the leaf and then the center bit, as well as that really intricate petal design. And I imagine what you could do is cut this one a couple of times and then just kind of off center the second layer so that you get sort of this really full sunflower. Then there are these 3 bits to this sort of alphabet. There's a lowercase one which is called Dainty Lowercase, that one which is called Dainty Uppercase, and this is which is Dainty Birthday Numbers, which has the word today in there as well. So they clearly, of course, all match, but you could just, you know, get one or all of them and create your own titles and sentiments and, you know, fun things for your projects. I think an alphabet really is essential in your dies so that you can customize your titles or sentiments to any project that you're making. So that one's a bit cute, and that's the dainty one. Next I'm coming up to this one. This one's a little bit different. This one is called the Butterfly Favor Box, and this one's designed by David Tatura. It's really sort of wedding-esque, and I really like how detailed and pretty that is. There's a little butterfly that you can put on the top there as well. These ones are the My Life handmade designs, and these ones, I love the value that you get in these, because these are the sorts of ones where you get so many different dies in the one coordinating packet, which do coordinate, but which you can mix and match, or just use the one element from, or put them together, or whatever you would like. So this one with the bike and the rabbits is called Springtime. And it's got the border there and a little pot plant holder with the eggs in it, or I guess it's a basket, an egg basket. And then this one is called Garden Florals, and it comes with like this mason jar and the different flowers that come in it, as well as a butterfly as well. So that one, in particular, of course, I can just imagine doing lots of different things with that, mixing and matching. So those are the My Life handmade Thinlits. We've got a butterfly sort of background piece. It's called Butterflies. And it's got this one big piece here which is all joined together, and then there's two single butterflies as well, so that you could have them sort of scattering, flying off the page. Another sort of background kind of die, this one is called Hexagons, which of course reminds me a bit like a beehive. So I can imagine finding, a bee die or bee sticker or whatnot, and that could make a sort of perfect background for a card or a project. What else? We've got another sort of Easter one here. This is called Meadow Rabbit, and that is so cute, don't you think? With that sort of egg shape, but with the rabbit inside it and all of those florals. Definitely that is just perfect by itself. So cute, and that's Meadow Rabbit. We've got some giraffes. I love the little baby giraffe that comes with a little mummy giraffe there as well, and the balloon. So I totally see sort of birthday cards coming out of this one. It's called Giraffes. And you get the little dotted or the holy bit. So what you would do is perhaps cut out the giraffe shape, and then layer the dotty bits over the piece that you've cut out. To create the dots in it, and then cut out another version of this in a darker color or whatever color, and put it on the back so that you can see the extra color coming through those holes. Did that make any sense at all? I hope you understood what I meant. And lastly, we've got this another box. This one is called Heart Box, and you can see that it comes with the heart-shaped box, as well as this sort of heart lace design, which you could cut out for the top as well, and the side pieces, as well as a tag. So that would be really cute to give as a gift box for somebody, tuck in some special, jewelry or chocolates or something in there. So I'm thinking Mother's Day, I'm thinking Valentine's Day. That would be so cute. So those were the samples that I received from the Chapter 1 release from 2018. The other exciting thing that came is this, which is called the die storage unit, the die storage folder. And let me show you inside. This is how like the storage unit comes, and then you can also get separately the storage inserts. But let me show you how this all works. So this is a lovely thick fabric, sturdy, heavy duty folder, and as you can see, it came with a zip that goes all the way around so that everything is contained inside. And then when you open it up, excuse me, there's some straps here where you can fit probably your papers, I imagine, is what would work nicely in there. I've just popped some bigger dies in there that I don't have containers for, so to speak. There's a little, well, I think you would put your die pick or some kind of tool in there rather than a pen, even though it looks like a pen holder. And then what it comes with originally is this magnetic sheet. And I should say this is like an A4 size, so it's really quite big. And this magnetic sheet I've stuck on one of my most used dies of all time, these tags, because I'm going to them all the time. And the magnetic sheet really holds them on really quite strong, so I'm not afraid that they're going to fall off, even when you're flipping the pages over. So the one magnetic sheet you also get 1, 2, 3 of these ones with the A5 size storage pockets in there. And what I've done at the moment is just to pop in the actual packets, and I'm trying to group them via themes. So this is my Christmas one, so it's got some Christmas dies in there. These are my leaves, and then I've got some 2 bird pockets there. But if you wanted to get rid of your packets of dies and just pull off the dies, you could definitely put them inside the pockets and not be afraid that they were going to fall out, because the pockets come right up to the top of this fold here, so they're not going to come out. And you also get in the, there's 2 of the full-size pockets as well for those larger packets. So I've put some alphabets in the first one, and yet undecided what I'm going to do with the second one. And then if and when you fill up all of your pockets and you need to get some new ones, you can also get separately the die inserts. And what you get in the packet of the inserts is not the magnetic sheet, but the others that I showed you. So 3 of the A5 sizes and then 2 of the A4 sizes as well. So you can get them separately to fill it all up with. And that is it. I imagine that you are just overwhelmed with possibilities, the same as what I am right now. But I love that feeling. I love that I can now dive into my storage packet or all of these. And there's just so many possibilities of all of the projects that are yet waiting for me to make. I hope you're as inspired as I am, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.